Alrighty, so I'm about to run to the store and get some yogurt because we want some smoothies. So I thought I would take y'all with me. But, anyways, so begins my unemployment again. Okay, so I got the yogurt amongst other things, but, you know, we had to hurry and rush into the car because it has been apparently a thing around here that you have to be really careful in the parking lots now because people are just getting snatched out of parking lots because trafficking is apparently a favorite pastime in this country instead of, you know, being the straight to jail thing we all thought it was supposed to be. No. Apparently. Okay, so I ate some of that sushi. I couldn't eat it all. The tray was a little bigger than my stomach could contain. But I just wanted to have a more heart-to-heart conversation. I did not feel like putting makeup on. I even have a zit sticker on. Yeah, I'm pretty sure my bangs are like putting oil right there. Whatever. It is what it is. I trimmed my bangs. You can see they're not the best job ever, but whatever. Like, it's always been, I'll figure it out as we go. And, you know, there were good days with it, there were bad days with it, whatever. So, anyways, my contract ended. It got extended for like 1 month, and then it ended, and just the whole thing feels a little shady at this point. So, yeah, I'm back to being unemployed. They are replacing me, so, you know, if you want to go get screwed over, there's an opening. There's an opening, but, anyways, I have basically come to the conclusion that I no longer wish to have a graphic design career. I was already leaning toward that, like, I kind of wanted to shift gears and find something else that I could do. Like, for years, honestly, I was like, I did a coding boot camp thinking, oh, maybe I could get into the tech stuff. Ended up not liking that. No, spent a lot of time building websites for that class to realize that I do not care for coding. Nope. That didn't work out. I did, what else? I did start that Etsy shop, like, right before my contract started. And I kind of want to go back to that and see, like, what I can create for that. Like, the art was on pause while I was working, but it is not gone. I just can't do it at the same time. Like, when I'm working and dealing with assholes all day, it just like seeps the creativity out of my soul, I guess. And I just can't do it. Like, I don't know. I'm so mad that I can't even, I'm, like, annoyed and irritated with so much stupidity that I just, like, it's hard to be creative. So, anyways, yeah, I'm done. At this point, I feel like careers are just a scam because, you know, we were all told to go to college and I did that. My parents actually really wanted me to be a lawyer or, a doctor, which you would still be working all the time, except just at a higher pay, and I guess you'd probably get laid off less. But, like, I don't, people in some of these jobs, I swear, act like it's the end of the world. Like, oh my god, we need this right now, blah, blah. No, you literally do not. We are not saving anybody's lives here. It is not that deep. It is not that serious. You are just trying to make sales with my design that they don't even accept your own opinion, even though you have a design degree and you've been a designer for like over a decade now. They still think that they know more about design than you do, having never really done it. They think Canva makes them a designer, so I'm just like, fuck all that. Even though, you know, designers are the reason Canva even works at all. Do you understand that? So, yeah, we don't get any recognition. We don't get any respect. There's no respect. Like, the amount of times over my career that I have been used as a scapegoat for some other lazy asshole shit, some other lazy marketing asshole who doesn't want to do their job. Instead, they try to make it like it's somehow me fucking up. You're the one that did this. You're the one that did. No, I didn't. I put the information you gave me. If it's wrong, it's because you gave me incorrect information. But somehow that's my fault. I'm supposed to be verifying everything that everybody does, and I'm like, if that's the case, then what? Then I'm basically doing 2 jobs anyways. And that's the other thing. You're doing so many fucking jobs at this point, it's ridiculous. They don't want to hire videographers anymore. Video work used to be separate. Now they want you to do that too. UX, they're basically pushing everybody to do UX too. I learned how to use Figma and shit. To what end? I don't give a shit anymore. It's it's a whole lot. Like they want you to do like 5 different jobs. There are no designated project managers at some of these places that I've worked, and so they also kind of want you to do that. And I'm like, I'm supposed to manage the project that I'm on, even though you didn't give me any information. It doesn't make any sense. Like it doesn't make any sense, and we're not getting paid enough for this shit. I'm not getting paid enough to do 5 different fucking jobs. Okay, I'm not. I'm not. Absolutely not. So they want you to do the social media, do the websites, do this, do that, blah 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 blah. All this stuff that used to be separate, it's not anymore. It's not anymore. You're doing 5 different jobs, and the pay has not gone up, and they won't promote you. I have never been promoted. Never been promoted. I've been told multiple times by different bosses that I deserve to be promoted, but they will never promote me because they just want me to do the grunt work and shove it all out and fuck you. And so I'm just really over it. I'm really over it. I'm over all this shit. I'm like, why would I keep working hard for assholes who are making like a lot more money than me, but then their job is just to screw you over. You're making money off of my work. I'm barely surviving. Well, what is the point? Like, I don't want to keep feeding into that. Like, no. No. No, no. I don't care for it, and I don't care for the corporate games. I'm not gonna like nobody's butthole. That's not happening. I feel like there's a lot of that. That's the only way to actually move up, and I'm not gonna kiss butt. I refuse to do that. That's not who I am as a person. It does not agree with me, and so I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna kiss nobody's ass just to move up. I'm not gonna pretend your shit doesn't stink. That's not how I roll. It's not how I roll. So yeah, just it ain't for me. It ain't for me. You can try your hand at it, but everybody thinks they can do graphic design now, especially with AI. With the AI, oh, the AI is gonna do everything for us. Good luck with that. I've seen when people are putting together in Canva, and it's a talent job for a reason. There's a reason people didn't make it through the design program that I went through. And that's why. But sometimes people have a knack for it, sometimes people don't, and that's just how it is. Like everybody is creative. I do believe that. Everybody has a certain degree of creativity, but that doesn't mean visually is your forte. Does that make sense? Some people are good at writing, some people are good at speaking, some people are good at music. Like there's a lot of different ways you can be creative. You do not have to come and try to take my job. Like for real. You like everybody like do your thing. Do your thing. Everybody is creative, but not necessarily in the same way. And that is what was supposed to, that's what made it a job. But yeah, it's just it is what it is. So, yeah, no, I don't want a career anymore. I'm so done. I'm so done of being exploited. I'm so done of doing all this work, and then what? Like, I have so many hobbies that I don't finish. I am burnt out. I have depression. I apparently also have lupus. Like, nothing is going well, and I know part of it is because I have worked so much for what? For what? I can't afford a house. I live with my aunt. I had to move in with my aunt because I wasn't making enough money, and I got priced out of the city that I was born in. I was born in Dallas. Well, Mesquite, I guess, technically, but like DFW. I got priced out of DFW. Like, the only thing I could afford was roaches and break-ins. Yeah, and I was like, I didn't work my ass off to like backtrack to that, basically. That's where I started. And it was supposed to go up, and it didn't. And I was like, well, if I have to live in the boonies just to be able to afford to live, then I might as well come all the way out here. Get some rights while I'm at it, because New Mexico has more rights than Texas does. Like, I'm just this is the state of things. And then top it all off with, now we've got everything's going on in the news. People are, we went from the not like the trafficking that was under the radar to now ICE is just snatching people off the streets to meet quotas that like or this is not the right criteria, man. This is I just oh my god. Everything is a mess. People just getting snatched left and right. And we still gotta pay bills. What an interesting time to be alive. It sucks. It sucks, and I am also actively trying to get my Mexican citizenship because yeah, I am a Mexican American. If you didn't know, I know I am white passing. I know I am half white. I know. But yeah, despite whatever you think, my mom is an immigrant. And so from Mexico, so I do qualify for Mexican citizenship. My brother already got his, and now I'm trying to get mine. And I'll make a whole video about that process because it has turned out to be more chaotic than it ever needed to be. But that's because of my special circumstances. I'll explain that in a different video, I think. Because the process itself is really not that hardcore. It was just kind of hard to get the information to know because of how I went about it. So, kind of my own fault for hoping to get some help with that while I was working, and I started this process since I was still working before last year. So this has been a long process for me, and not for the reasons you think. But, I put my faith in the wrong people, and here we are. Here we are. It's still not done. Hopefully we're getting close to the finish line, though. We will see, because I would really like that to be concluded soon, given what's happening with everybody else's passports. I've seen reports now that people's passports are going a little marked as stolen, but not by the person, and like people's records are just being messed with right now. I don't know why. I don't know the specifics. All I know is that's alarming, and I would like to have a backup passport at this point because that is concerning. That is concerning, and I would like to travel. I want to travel a lot, and I would feel safer doing it on a different passport at this point because I just don't want to risk it. I just don't want to risk it, So there's that. I'm trying to do that on top of everything else that's been going on. Yeah, I would realistically, if I can find some kind of means, the whole part of the reason why I wanted to do YouTube was, you get some digital money that is not connected to your location, then I can leave easier, so a means to an end. So this, and then I guess I should probably try to do more digital stuff for the Etsy shop. I'm trying to find digital ways to make money so that way I can leave. Because this is just not it. This is not it. Like, I don't know. I've tried looking at like remote jobs that actually let you go everywhere because, a lot of people, I've seen the videos and they say that marketing will let you, and that's a lie. That's a lie because there's very few companies that were like, because I was a graphic designer for a marketing team, and so those teams though, like, yes, those jobs were remote, but they do not actually let you leave the country, and they say it's for like security reasons and tax reasons and yada blah blah whatever. So you're not actually free to leave the country, and in some cases we were not even allowed to work from specific states. So it all depends on who they're willing to pay taxes to. It's all about money. It's always all about money. So that's not ideal. So I was trying to find that, and yeah, it turns out your best shot at that is tech jobs, the thing that I decided I don't like doing. So I don't know. That's where we're at. I'm trying to figure out something else that I can do that I can just leave. I would really like to leave. This is something, as a kid, I kind of always thought that maybe I would like live abroad at some point. So it was like my only two goals in life were to become a graphic designer, and and then I thought I would have like a house, and that I would be able to go on trips and stuff, and that I would travel a bunch. And that was the other goal. I just wanted to travel a bunch to see the world. That's it. I did the graphic design goal. I thought I would work my way up and finally at some point have enough money to exist correctly. Well, you know, exist comfortably. But no, that is being yanked away day by day. So now, you know, the goal is just to get enough money to leave. To leave. Like, I don't know. I thought that maybe I would get like a job overseas at some point and then like do that for a bit and then maybe come back. But now I'm just like, you know, I just wanna leave. I don't know exactly where I would go yet. Depends on everything that's going on. I watch the news and I'm like, well, maybe not that place anymore. Maybe not that place either. So it's a toss up. It's a toss up. I don't know. I don't even have the funds to do it yet. So, but it's really just that was the other part of my life goals. So I guess, you know, I thought they were gonna be concurrent, but I guess we're doing them consecutively instead. So that's what we're gonna do. And you know, now I also have to figure out how to get my cats to get with me. That's the other part. I really want them to go with me. Because I've had them since they were little babies. I'm not gonna get rid of my cats. So they gotta be able to go with me. We're gonna figure that out. But yeah, so I am, I guess, in a transition phase. I have just come to the conclusion that I'm sick of everything, and if nothing is gonna work in my favor anyways, then I'm just gonna do whatever I want. The system is cooked, everything is garbage. Is this where Gen Z's at? Because I'm a millennial, and I think is this where y'all are at? Where you're just like, fuck it, I'm gonna do what I want because everything's cooked anyways? That's basically where I'm at. That's where I'm at. Like, I mean, the last time I was unemployed before the contract, I think I was like still trying really hard to like, I still had that like work a lot mentality, and I was like, let me just do all this shit. And I was doing like, oh yeah, because I was doing like 2 videos on here and then 1 video a week on my booktube channel, which no, I don't think I'm gonna go to 2 a week again, at least not yet, because I need a fucking break. Like, I mean, I know that I technically had one, but like I was so like hung up on trying to make this stuff work that I feel like I wasn't really relaxing. And reading is now for like a job, and so I don't know, like I just want to actually, I'm in a phase where I just really want to play some of my backlist games, and I just want to do whatever the fuck I want to do because I'm tired. I'm tired of this shit. Are y'all not tired of this shit? I'm tired of this shit. Aren't we all collectively tired of this shit? So, yeah, it's the state of things. I have no idea where the fuck I'm going from here. I have no idea when my money's gonna run out. Life is hard, and I no longer give a shit. That's the life update. I don't want a career anymore. I just want something to pay the bills so I can leave. I would like to leave. That's it. Anyways, yeah, let me know your thoughts, but we'll see. If this isn't too long, then maybe I'll add some clips of doing art again when we get to that phase. But right now, I'm playing a lot of Heartopia. It's really cute. Something about building my house in that game is like healing me. Weirdly enough, building my house in there, you know, I guess because I can't afford a real house. It's close enough. Oh my god, but I'm playing that. I've been playing Pokemon. I almost picked up an Atelier game last night that I haven't started. Like, I used to kind of try to play that, but I haven't. I've been spending a lot of time just looking at the news, and it is very depressing. Very depressing. But yeah. We'll see what happens in the future. Work in progress.